Remember the at-bat after the rain delay, Dave?
I do.
Remember what happened?
I do.
Culminating that at-bat?
I do.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I hope you're the summoner.
I hope I can steal a little summoning from you, Dave. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Swinging a long drive! Deep left field! Going! Going! It's gone! Goodbye! Game over! It's a walk-off! Game-winning! Season-saving home run for Jason Worth! And the Nationals have won the game! 2-1! Unbelievable!
Baseball has played a pretty huge part in my life. I've been playing since I was 5 years old, and I've been watching it since I was 8. In 1996, me and my dad watched the season together, and watched as the Yankees, for the first time in 15 years, made it into the World Series, and the first time in 18 actually win. Pretty awesome moment for me, and I was hooked, and I just kept watching from that point forward. And seriously, I mean, how can I not be? Baseball is just on all the time. It's like, seriously, there's no sport on TV as much as baseball. And it's like, fucking, I'm sorry. Look at this. Spring training starts in February. Regular season goes from April until September. Postseason has a chance of going all the way to November. And it's just on all the time. Like, legit, each team goes 162 games a year. Which means you've got, what? 2,430 games in a season. Add that with the postseason and the All-Star game, averaging about 3 hours every game, and you've got 7,416 hours of baseball. I mean, what is that? 400,000 minutes? I don't know, I'm only subpar at math. But shit, that's a lot of baseball, and I'm not even including AA, AAA, the NPB, World Baseball Classic, or any independent leagues. I also got memorabilia out the ass! There's so much stuff to collect, but that's a different story. Please give me your baseball card. So, Major League Baseball has 30 different teams, split into 2 different leagues with 3 divisions in each league. And the divisions are set, like, there's an Eastern Division, there's a Central Division, and there's a Western Division in each league. But baseball wasn't always like this. The 2 leagues we have right now are the National League and the American League. National League started up in the 1800s first, with the American League coming up in 1901 as a competitor. And so, the National League initially wanted nothing to do with this inferior American League, but the reality was that the new American League had some deep pockets, and there was going to be some talent split between both leagues. 2 years after forming, the National League and the American League made an agreement that they would look at each other as equal competitors, and agreed that both leagues would play a postseason championship, which today we all know as the World Series. And any doubters that the American League could hang with the National League was pretty quickly ended, as the first World Series ended with an American League victory. As years went by, each league expanded to what we've got today. Rather than maybe, I don't know, 6 or 8 teams a league, we now have 15 in each league. First you've got the National League, the older of the 2, which today host the Diamondbacks, the Rockies, the Dodgers, the Padres, the Giants, the Cubs, the Reds, the Brewers, the Pirates, the Cardinals, the Braves, the Marlins, the Mets, the Phillies, the Nationals. You've got the American League counterparts, who now host the Angels, the Athletics, the Mariners, the Rangers, the White Sox, the Indians, the Tigers, the Royals, the Twins, the Orioles, the Rays, the Blue Jays, my favorite classy 27-time MLB World Series champions, the New York Yankees, and those fucking Boston Red Sox, but we don't need to talk about them. Fuck them. I hate 2004. So you've got 30 teams. 30 teams, people. That's a lot. Watch one of them, support them. You think baseball's boring? Well, yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, sometimes it can be. But the game has more than its fair share of huge hits, amazing defensive plays, like fucking crazy Bo Jackson runs around center field, catches the ball, runs up the wall, flips off, throws the ball in the stands, walks back to the dugout like it ain't no thing. He knows the end of the inning. You've got your memorable moments, and fucking the game has its own superstars. Superstars? Haven't you heard of Derek Jeter? Guy's got an edge. So yeah, baseball's pretty awesome. It's my favorite sport that doesn't involve men grappling each other, hitting each other, kicking them in the face, hitting them with the steel chair, making one guy kiss another guy's butt. Sorry. Okay, yeah, baseball. America's sport.